What's up, people? Elvis here from Elvis Uptown blogspot.com. Live day trading videos. Today is August 18, 2011, and as always, to get the same watch list I use in my videos, just hit up the blog here in the morning. It's posted up between 8:20 and 8:40 a.m. To keep up to date, use the subscribe buttons here. And if you guys have any questions, click the contact button and I will get back to you. Just fill out the form. Also, if you guys like what you see in the videos, click the donate button and send in some donations. Anyway, the market is gapping down quite a bit today. It's due to the jobs number. There's more unemployment being reported than expected, I believe. So we did get punched down due to that. Dow is currently down 250 points. We have economic data coming out today at 10 o'clock. Two key economic events: existing home sales and Philly Fed. So we do have a decent eco calendar today. Jobless claims numbers. That was the one that punched us down. Like I said in the morning, it came out at 8:30. Anyway, I'll be back when the market opens up. Right now, it's 9:10, and it should be a nice, 9:13 should be a nice volatile trading session for us today. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, my morning blog post this week has been just a little bit sloppy. That's due to me having jury duty, but now it's basically back to normal. All the stocks on the watch list are on the Penson Easy to Borrow list, and I put up the upgrades, downgrades. I wasn't in the I wasn't available to get on a computer to get that upgrades, downgrades post up. I don't know if you guys noticed, but sometimes my post would be up at about 7 a.m. Because I had to leave the house pretty early. Anyway, that's pretty over, all of that. The case is over. I was actually on a case. If you guys have any questions about that, maybe you're interested in that event in particularly, just click the contact button and contact me. I'll tell you what happened. Anyway, I'll be back when the market opens up, and let's get some good trades on video today. Alright, market is open. So big gap down. Should be a lot of volatility today, or a decent amount if anything. So let's see what kind of trades we can get on video. Should be a decent trading session. Our first trade here, things are crazy as far as movement. Short PCAR through the 5 and 3 minute low. This thing should follow through. The market's basically getting liquidated. Ticker alert. Everything's basically red right now. We got a very strong negative tick reading. So anyway, I'll update this. Gonna let it maybe slide down a little bit more, down 75. All right, here we go. Getting into those 70s. Maybe I should hold taking all 200 shares. Should get a fill here though. Alright, basically stayed patient with this, and I think it's going to go a little bit lower than that 76. Just to cover that initial share size, I'm going to cover at 66. So you can see right now we got another low print. Market's going lower. We did get a little short-term bounce up, but I think it's going to get flushed out down to down to possibly the 50s. There's no real size holding up the bid. So some short covering going on, if anything. No one's buying this thing. Our market just basically broke through the low again. Let's see if this helps out my trade at all. Alright, still staying with it. Right now it's got to crack that 75. I'm just a tad bit distracted right now. There is some construction going on right outside my house, and I have the window open. If this gets back above 80 cents, I'm gonna have to get out. Alright, there we go. We just cracked the 75. Should get that 66 initial fill. I'll update you guys on this. Don't want to use up too much video time. Just on one trade. I know when I'm going to get out. It's a nice little trade. Got a quarter point basically. So you could see we did get the buy signal here. This is probably what I would want to take if everything else was lining up, but it's really not. Tick is still negative. Ticker alert mostly red. Getting a little tiny bounce in the market, but it's nothing to be too happy about. So first trade, the confidence builder right there worked out. On to the next. There's another little nice buy signal right there. Not going to take it unless things start lining up. The market has to be in rebound mode, which it hasn't printed a buy signal yet. Ticker alert red mostly. Ticks are negative. So this is printed here, but things are not lining up. The market's just starting to print buy. I'm gonna have to pass on this one for now. I think I'm about to close this window. It's just too loud. So outside right now, I've got construction and the garbage truck. So that's what all that noise was. Anyway, I'll be back with something else. I might get into this CRE. Meets my criteria for risk. So down a lot. It's down $4, 11%. That's sick. But everything else isn't lining up yet. Just the market's still sliding. It doesn't mean this can't work. Yeah, I might try it with a small size and see if it works. Alright, just got into a little bit of the CRE. Give it a penny below the low. Just 400 shares. The stop out is 53. Market is in a little bounce mode right now. Tick is almost positive, and see, that's why we're getting this decent bounce. We're already up 17 cents, 20 cents. Boom. Let's see what kind of bounce the market's going to give us right here, and I pretty much think I caught this one pretty nice. Just don't have enough shares. We might get a little, not a little, but a next little 40-cent move here if this is a real market bounce. Anyway, I'll update this trade. Most likely I'm going to get out of this at about 31 quarter. Alright, we're almost there. It's a quick trade here. There we go. I'm going to take mine. Not being greedy. So nice trade right there. Couldn't really ask for more. This is my initial fills at 60, 40, 40, 60, almost 70 cents on this trade. It's a beautiful signal. It's just catching the bottom right there. It's beautiful stuff. So watching end tap now. Same deal on this. Just the risk looks like it's going to be a lot bigger. But this one does have a lot more volatility in it. It's down 20% today. I don't know on what. It's probably earnings. Yep, earnings. Earnings were reported yesterday after the close. You know what? I'm gonna buy one right there. I got not the greatest fill. Just a small tier 1. Give it a penny below the low, just since the market's in bounce mode. And this thing, I mean, it bounced, but not really. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt too bad, just with a tier 1. This thing actually, it's pretty wild ride, this one. Let's see, maybe we could get through that whole number. Wishful thinking and get a real bounce. So right now, ticker alert is mixed. Market looks like it ran out of steam a little bit, but it's still in bounce mode basically. Tick is still negative. Went positive briefly. Market is it's retracing right now a little bit. That could just be a buy zone for anyone still trying to play that bottom. Anyway, I'll update her. As you can see on this, I'm giving it plenty wiggle. And things are looking a little bit grim. You know what, I'm going to close this one out. I'm not going to be stupid. So, made a little 6 cents, but just from seeing the market retrace basically back to lows right now, I don't really want to be long. And I think I'm going to sit on my hands for a bit. That economic news is coming out at 10. Don't want to be in anything. I don't want to have an opinion on anything. Opinions are like a-holes. Everyone's got one. So let's just sit. Well, let's see. The bounce was basically exaggerated on this end tap. I think it goes back to lows. That's just my opinion. The market did give us a bounce, pulled back, and just went right through the low. So that would have been a stop out if you would have played this this bounce on the SPYs, unless you got in right away. So interesting trading right now. It definitely is. Anyway, I'm gonna sit and wait. Sit, wait, and stalk. That's what I'm doing. Stalking this market. Alright, 10 o'clock. We have that economic news coming out, and let's see what it was. Existing home sales fall 3.5%. And then there was the other one, the Philly Fed. And the market is sliding right now. Well, that's what I tell you guys. You know, look out for that number at 10. So really pay attention to it, because if you were caught in a long position right here and you didn't know that eco news was coming out, that would have cost you your whole day right there. If not cost you your whole day, it would have shut you down for the rest of the day. And We are accelerating to the downside. Wow. Big volume coming in. Anyway, I'll be back with something else, guys. And we just basically from the sell-off Friday, I haven't seen tick ratings like this. I don't know if ever. Negative 1,500 on the tick rating. Wow. Just thinking about buying this NEM, but it's just things are too crazy. I would have been paid off well here. Stop would have been at 84. Was thinking about picking up shares at the whole number, just small if anything. And this thing is definitely moving up to the upside. Yeah, well, was a little slow on this. Other ones that did well, ABX. Never really pull in enough for me though. Actually, this one I would have probably taken. Well, we're gonna sit and wait a little longer. Market I believe might capitulate eventually. Still got a ways to go down if the market really sells off. SPY's could go to 110.12. Down huge right now. Jesus Christ. Dow is down 450. Amazing. Well, I knew the volatility was going to be here, so it's a good time. Good time for trades. And there goes the Dow, down 500. Let's see, might get a bounce here. Maybe not. Wow. Some true acceleration to the downside. Negative tick reading back to 1,500. Wow. Alright, just got in the cues here. We basically have this capitulation buy set up. I didn't get too much, but I do have a decent size here. So capitulation buy setup is just basically an oversold bounce. I'm trying to see if the cues could break through that whole number. Maybe get some acceleration on. Get an extra quarter out of this. So like I'm saying, it's basically an oversold bounce, and for me, what I want to see is the usual stuff. I want to see my ticker alert mostly making new highs, and I want to see the tick in close to positive territory, at least not negative 1,000 or negative 500. I just want to see it somewhere closer to the zero line, if anything. So I know a lot of people play that oversold bounce, so a lot of people are looking to get in somewhere. The Dow is down 500 points, so that's oversold enough for me. That's a key, I guess, key positive or negative. I'd say 250, 100. These whole numbers, as far as change, is decent to look at. So the Q's just broke through the whole number. I think we get a bounce back up probably to this 25 area. I'm not going to hold my breath for it. Got to get through this previous candle's high first, which is at 06. And this oversold bounce looks like it's working. Looks like I got it. Let's see how it plays out though. Market's gonna come up till short-term resistance at this moving average here. Well, I'm looking at the wrong thing right now. Sorry. So short-term resistance up to 15. Hasn't reached that yet. Still bouncing. The worst thing you could do at this time, as far as profit taking, is to take your profits too early. Is you gotta hold. If it comes down to my entry, though, I'm out. That's another bad thing you could do, is wait till it comes down to your entry and continue to hold and let it stop you out at 71 or whatever. Don't want to get too greedy on this, but ticker is still ticker alert. I mean, still showing lots of green there. Market is in a little bit of a bounce mode, and tick is not super negative, but still negative. Went positive for a second. Anyway, I'll update you guys here. Target is basically modest at the quarter point. Alright, just reached that moving average, but anyway, I'll update this here. So we got a nice trade going here. Now ticks are positive, strong positive tick rating. It's over 500 right now. The market still looks like it got some juice on the higher time frame to bounce up. First target is usually that fast line moving average. Got a quarter point, 30 cents out of this, looking for a little bit more. I've been looking for anything that hasn't really bounced yet. See, this end tap has just basically stayed weak. It hasn't bounced with the rest of the market. I'm not getting in it yet. Market's kind of pulling in, and just other stuff aren't not really lining up the tick and ticker alert. So gonna sit a little bit longer, but I'll watch this. I'll stalk it a little bit. Alright, this is another one that really hasn't bounced with the this capitulation in the markets. I got some at 15. Gonna stay small though. I don't want to get crazy in it. Unless it comes down a little bit more. This would be my stop, 95. Just want to see it come down a little more. I'll get some more shares. See the market bounce right up to that moving average. It's very interesting that it works. I just don't want to be the one that gets I just don't want this up pulling on me, basically. Anyway, I'll update here. We'll see if it works. Should work though. Did want to get some more shares, but I was waiting for 06. Anyway, I'll update. So like I said, first target met on the capitulation buy setup there. So I'm expecting the market to maybe retrace just a little bit from this area, but if it does break through that moving average, it could be on its way back up to where we broke down from, 115.40. Still, things are looking nice on the ticker alert. Tick is in positive territory. Pulled in just a little bit, but it's due to profit taking on this moving average. I got an order out here at 44 to take my trade off. Just protecting profits depending on how much this thing bounces. So I'll update you guys. So should get a fill here. Some modest move with modest shares. Alright, close to that 44 where we've got some 40 prints. Let's see if we get a fill. There we go. Took me. It's a nice little trade there. $1.16. It's about 25 cents, quarter point. Good trade. Just, regret sometimes sizing up, but you gotta be careful. And it went higher. Anyway, on to the next trade. Let's see what else we could do. Just showing you guys that setup that I basically took. You see how it got back up to this moving average. It's basically the target from the bounce zone, and if it doesn't go through that, it's basically the shorts getting involved right now. That's their price target. This high at 07. That's their stop target rather, and their price target is back to the lows or 50% retracement of this little move here. So it's something for everybody. That's why it's not always good to have opinions. Just have a well thought out trading plan on every trade that you take. Always have your stop. Stop is number one, and that's it. It's very interesting how this worked out here. Could have held on to that Q's trade a lot longer. Well, maybe even not that much longer. The target was quarter. Anyway, on to the next. And right now, market did print sell. Let's see if the Qs did. Most likely they did. Nope. See, right now ticks are positive, so I don't really know if I don't want to get involved in this. This was probably been a nice fill at quarter. And we got a 32 high here. 32, 33 would be your stop. So an ideal entry for me would be about 23, which the high on this candle got 24. Would have definitely had a fill if I was watching that. And they are starting to line up, but if I miss a trade, it's not really the end of the world. So anyway, I'll update here. Well, probably getting into another trade eventually. You know what? I'm gonna try it and see if I get a 23 fill. That would be ideally what I want. I had a chance to get 22, so let's see if I get that fill at 23 and go from there. Well, tried showing patience and try to get some shares. It does not look like it's happening. So I'm gonna cancel that out and just I guess sit on my hands a little longer. This one here is pretty nice actually. Hasn't printed yet. We got a high price level at 67. Best price I could get is 57 here. Doesn't look like it's happening either. Alright, this actually looks like it's gonna fill me too. Trying to get that 56. What was my stop? 68. Come on, fill it. Things are basically lined up here. Alright, there we go. So I got my 56, 68 stop. Things are basically lined up. Stop is super tight. Should be a nice trade if this works out. Yeah, gonna get stopped out here. Well, we gave it a shot. Gave it a shot. Got heavy. It's just how things go. Can't win them all. And it's pretty ridiculous spread on the stock too. Is not really my favorite. But we gave it a pretty tight stop there. Anyway, let's get on to the next now. I'm more disappointed in missing the trade opportunity on the market than that stop that I just took on whatever it was. I think CTXS. This was the one. Oh well. Can't be in them all. You can't win them all. Alright, trying to get involved in this NEM buy signal right here. Alright, got it. Stop is a penny below this this price level right here, which is 94. My stop is 93. Got pretty much a perfect fill for me. About 10 cents of risk, and this should turn out well. Just follow all my rules and go from there. Alright, I'm up 10 cents. Now I put my stop to break even. So free trade going here. Market's starting to bounce up a little bit after that little down move we had, so this might not work here since it's a gold stock, but still seems sometimes the gold stocks, they trade with the market too. It happens. Tick is positive now. Stock's making new highs. I'd probably get stopped out of here. That's what I feel. Anyway, I'll update here. Pretty much 2 cents away from taking that break-even stop. I'll update. Alright, right now market's in bounce mode. Stocks are making new highs. We got a buy signal printed on the SPYs. So let's see if it was buyable or believable. And almost got my 15 cents on this. There it is. So definite profit in there. I'll take mine at 14 cents. I'll book the $100 trade. And my target on this is like about the quarter, somewhere in the 20s. See, this 50% retracement is 29. There it goes. Got myself 20 cents now. 50% retracement was 29, right? So we got a print of 27, but definite profits here. I'm not gonna let this one. This one's not coming back. We do have 20 cents now. You know, take a little off here. 400 shares. Yeah, we're up to that 29. See if it pops through a little. This market's starting to accelerate to the upside. See that buy signal on the SPYs. Bounce mode. Let me show you guys this. There it was there. You got in, if you got in right away. There's your bounce. This candle range was not that much, but let's see what the risk was. 95, 15 cent risk. I'll probably continue up here. Let me just manage this trade. I'll update you guys here Let's see if I could cover somewhere in the 30s. This is definitely not coming back. Not even since 14. The stop is out there, just not even for novel purposes, but I might not. I mean, this thing it could just come in on me, so that's why I got that stop out there. I just took the trade off. I mean, it hit my target. I just feel like I'm kind of waiting for pennies. I like quick trades. I don't really like standing trades too long. So nice little trade there. On to the next now. I got what was it, NEM? Got 20 cents out of that trade. The profit potential you guys saw was 30 cents. Actually, no, not 30 cents. It was about a quarter point. It was a 04 entry. Got up to 26 cents. And see, there goes the SPY. Still going. Two-way action on this. There's all kinds of action. I'm missing out. This is the one I wanted to trade. I kind of like shorts better than longs. Just so you guys may know, shorts seem to accelerate a little bit more. When you're long, it's kind of like a little bit of a slower move usually, but the panic selling is that's really where a lot of money is made. Panic selling, I mean, that's a herd mentality right there. Anyway, on to the next trade. Alright, next trade here, got involved in this COH. Very tight stop. I got 07 fills and my stop is 45.99. On this one, the ideal entry point would have probably been 46.10. And I might get, I got stopped out. So it's a very small risk trade. 7 cents. 8 cents rather. Well, I gave it a shot. The market was in bounce mode there. So this is how the trade went. I looked for the price point. Low was right here at the whole number 46. As you can see, it says it right up there. And I put my stop a penny below. Ideal entry for me would have been 10 cents of risk, basically. So I got a little bit of a better price, and I did get stopped out. Not trying to be stubborn, just following my directions. And see what else we could do. Still it's 11 o'clock actually. Probably take just one more trade after this and call it a day. It was a nice day outside. Well, not really. It's cloudy, but yeah, probably not going to go out. But yeah, might actually just call it a day anyway. First day back trading from jury duty, and I was kind of exhausted. Anyway, on to the next. Alright, market just printed sell, trying to get in this KSS short. See if I get a fill at 81. Stop is 91. It's got my little risk there. Alright, I got filled on this. Changed my order to 80. So I do have a fill. Quickly now I'm up 15. So this is I could take the 10 cents here, but since the market hasn't really moved off that sell signal there, I'm looking for some sort of acceleration to the downside right now. I'll take some off at a quarter point. Anyway, I'll update. Alright, just update here. It is a free trade, so I put my stop to break even. Not really getting the sell momentum yet, but I think it's definitely coming. From what I see on the buy signals that I got on the markets, the up moves are not really, they're not really that exaggerated. It's more or less the down moves seem to be more exaggerated. So definitely leaning more on the short side today. And this is going to be my last trade. If it stops me out, I'll just call it a day. But just trying to book this quarter point and call it a day from there. Starting to get a little bit of acceleration to the downside now. As you can see here, SPYs are starting to move. Gave plenty of opportunity to enter. There we go. Now we're getting some acceleration. Just want to see this thing flush out to 50 cents, and I'll either close out the whole position there or try to cover the bulk of it at 56 and let the rest ride out a little bit. Maybe get a little bit more movement to the downside there. I'll update. So far, looks pretty good. All right, getting close here to taking that stop, the break even, and we're still good. So you guys may notice I'm not following the profit-taking rules here at all. It is a free trade, but I'm letting this one just ride out. You don't, as you can see how I'm doing, you don't always have to follow the profit-taking rules. Anyway, I'll update. Still looks good. Just want to see a little bit more acceleration to the downside. See if there's some real sellers in this market. Oh, you could probably call us here and hear some traders talking on radio, calling us a bear flag setup on the SPYs. That's basically what it looks like. Or we've been in a tight range basically since 10 o'clock, so something's got to give here. I'm betting on the downside because that's what all my indicators are telling me. Maybe I'll update here. Alright, and just got stopped out here. Got flat. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, don't forget to hit up the blog in the morning to get the daily watch list. And if you guys have any questions at all about my trading practices, click the contact button and contact me. Please do not send me messages on YouTube. I get so many messages that I can't filter them out, so it's basically, it's just gone, you know. I'm not going to get them. I just realized I had an order out there for some reason. Let me just close this out. So let me finish up here. So profited a little bit right there, as you can see. Didn't go against me. So it's a little bit different on the shares traded. 13,000 shares, made 750. But anyway, please, just reiterating, do not send me messages on YouTube. I probably won't get them. And if you have any questions, click the contact button. Send me an email. I'll get back to you via email. And if you guys like what you see in the videos, please donate. Anyway, thanks for watching. If I would have probably been a little bit more patient, or put my stop out there, or left my stop out there, whatever, probably would have been better off in this trade. Well, pretty good, I guess, for a first day back. Haven't even been able to look at the markets since last Friday. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. God bless you guys.